Now once again, don't turn this video off. This is important. This will increase your yardage if you practice with it. Let me say that again. This will increase yardage and consistency and balance if you practice with it. Let me show you exactly why it works. According to the laws of motion, so when you first start with the orange whip, it kind of has a reverse lag. That gets you to have a one-piece takeaway, core, arm, hands takeaway. It's really hard to snatch it away, which a lot of people do in the golf swing because of the weight of the ball and the flex of the shaft. So number one, it gets you into a good one-piece takeaway, and then it reverse flexes according to the laws of motion. Every action has a positive and equal reaction, which gets you set at the top. Once you're set at the top, that allows you to start down on plane and in the slot, which is very important to hitting the golf ball correctly. On plane and in the slot means that this weighted ball here is going to start down towards the target line, continue down the target line until the whip releases. That's very important to hitting the golf ball well. Let me demonstrate a swing. And once again, it's all action-reaction based, which is the simplest way to play golf, instead of basing it on positions and manipulations and trying to get into this position unnaturally, or really turning your shoulders, or trying to get down into the hitting position, creating lag. Lag is created naturally by direction and force. You don't have to force it, and you can't force it if you don't get the correct takeaway. A lot of times people will pull the club in like this, and then basically you have no chance. You're going to come over the top. So because of its design, scientific design, action-reaction is going to get you started on the correct plane to start off with, the correct arc, one-piece takeaway, set at the top, and come down into impact perfectly with balance. Now the cool thing about this too is it will teach you if you're doing something incorrectly. If you swing the orange whip, and let's say you hit back here, for instance, that's telling you that you're casting it, or you're using too much body, which creates too much flex. So the way to swing this, you start with a nice slow motion back and forth, and when you get to the top, it's important, even though it has a lot of flex to it, it's important kind of to not feel so much flex. And you want to make sure you swing it about 2 to 3 inches above the ground. So if you feel a lot of wobble and flex, that's telling you that your swing is incorrect, you're off plane, whatever it is. So if you swing the orange whip and really don't feel anything, much of anything, you're going to be right on plane, in balance. It's going to strengthen your core muscles and improve your golf-specific muscles, and it's going to improve your game tremendously. Back and through. Now see, I'm not trying to feel so much whip. If you feel a lot of whip or wobble, that should tell you that your swing is incorrect, probably using too much body, or casting like this. Just go back and through without feeling so much whip, and it's very important, keep that ball 2 inches above the ground through impact. That'll give you a perfect swing plane. Back and through. And when you transfer it to the club, it's very simple. What the orange whip does is kind of, because of its flex and weight, it kind of exaggerates what the golf club will feel like, but it's the same exact principles. So when I start with the golf club, I want to feel the same thing that the orange whip does. A nice one-piece takeaway. Core, I'm going to get set at the top. I'm going to start those hands down on plane and finish nice and balanced. So I'm feeling the exact same thing that that does. Nice one-piece takeaway, set, on balance, on plane. It's going to be a good shot. So believe me, If you practice with the orange whip, you're going to get better immediately, because it's really amazing to have a trainer that allows you to feel the correct swing immediately. Now just follow the instructions that I gave you on how to swing it, how to start off slowly. Don't hit the ground. Swing about 2 inches above the ground and feel your balance improve, your strength improve, and I guarantee you'll get your yardage back if you lost it. Or even if you're a scratch golfer or a tour golfer, it's going to simplify the motion for you. You're going to get better, I guarantee it. So order your orange whip today.